sunglasses. I fill my wooden moulds with 6 layers of denim, but I also fold up some long pieces which I call sausages. This'll create thicker and thinner parts of the material that'll be important later. The moulds are clamped shut until the resin hardens, and when it has, I drill holes for securing the material to the machining bed, and I trim the sides on a bandsaw before undoing the bolts on my moulds and removing the material that's now ready for machining into the frame fronts. I use 3 different cutting tools and I cut 3 sheets at once using this plywood jig. Each sheet makes 2 frame fronts that are now ready for the main assembly jig. They're first prepared by inserting pieces of brass and steel wires that'll provide reinforcement in important areas. This is the stage that the frames and the temple arms get aligned. A small piece of that denim material gets glued to the temple arm. This will eventually be the closing surface of the hinge. The frame is positioned in the assembly jig and another laser cut piece is glued into place. The temple arms are located onto the frame and the assembly jig aligns them at the correct angles. The assembled frames are removed from the jig and those little pieces of denim around the hinge are trimmed. At the moment the sunglasses look ugly, but I'll bring them to life through lots of hand finishing. I'll whiz through this section. I sand the frames through progressively finer stages and I texturize all the exposed brass surfaces to a matte finish. I give the frames a bubble bath before applying several coats of varnish. I do lots of polishing and other things too. And once I've done all that, I heat the frames. This makes the material malleable and it allows me to insert the lenses. Finished! That's pretty much how I turned denim into sunglasses. Something I've been working on for more than 10 years now. I hope you liked my movie.